Hey guys, it's Elle, and today I'm talking about my October favorites. It's already halfway through November, so this is becoming a pattern of mine of presenting to you my favorites really late, but let's just get started. Okay, so the first item I'm recommending is a beauty product, and it's by e.l.f. That stands for eyes, lips, face, and you can find it at Target. Super inexpensive line, and I use a lot of their products. It is the lip exfoliator, and it's so convenient because it comes in a lipstick-like tube and you have the exfoliant inside. And what I love about it is that it's just an added step I was looking for because during the winter months and the colder months, I live in LA, so it only gets as cold as it does, but my lips still gets really, really dry, and so I needed a good exfoliant to kind of just take off all that gunk on my lips. So when I wear cream lipstick or matte lipsticks, it doesn't have that flaky situation because it's really unappetizing to see. This one really worked, and all you have to do is, I really recommend doing this prior to putting on your chapstick and your lipstick, is to dampen your lips with water. Rub this on a circular motion for like maybe 5 or 6 seconds and then wipe off the excess. Then you go ahead and moisturize your lips and do your regular lip routine, and it will kind of leave your lips feeling really, really soft, and you'll notice the difference. So it's a total win, and I would never use this with your lips if your lips are dry because it's gonna feel like sandpaper. You wanna make sure that your lips are wet or a little damp so that it could kind of lather a little bit or the scrub isn't too harsh. Oh, and a plus of this is that it smells like vanilla and it leaves your lips relatively moisturized after you use it. So that's e.l.f.'s lip exfoliator. The next item is super adorable, and I got it at Daiso, which if you guys don't know what Daiso is or if you don't have it in your area, I believe they have an online shop too, so that could help you out. It's a Japanese $1.50 store, and you go in there and everything is adorable. This I found, it's a contact case that looks like little roses, and I've seen different types of this before, like I've seen eyeballs, which is also really cool, but I like this a lot too, and it cost me $1.50. It's super cheap, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna take it. Usually when I travel somewhere, I like to dress up my accessories, and so this is gonna be perfect for that. So lately, I haven't been really shopping for any new sunglasses or eyewear, and I've been wearing the same sunglasses since the summertime. Here are my sunglasses. They're white cat eye sunglasses. This is actually a gift from a friend. I think it's from a costume shop, but it's lasted me, and I really adore the shape of this. It's an exaggerated cat eye, and that's what I like about it. It just evokes like a really feline feel to it, and so when I wear an all white outfit, it just looks really badass, and I like it a lot. Last month, I was really teetering back and forth between wearing really bold jewelry and really simple jewelry. This kind of, it might be both, but I love to wear this earring when I'm going out dancing because it moves around with me. And it's this really simple gold jewelry. It just has these little gold strands. It just adds a nice luxurious feel to any outfit that I wear. And when you're dancing, it just kind of looks like you have a little friend that's along for the ride. So sticking to earrings, I've also been wearing really bold ones like these jeweled earrings that I got from Urban Outfitters, and I like it because it looks like a gem or crystal surrounded by a ton of rocks, so it looks like, you know, something that you would find when you're at Grand Canyon or Yellowstone. I've also been loving really huge 60s inspired earrings because I just whip out my jewelry when it comes to the fall and winter months. I like this one because it reminds you of something that Twiggy might wear, or Edie Sedgwick. And if you're a girl with a pixie cut or really short hair, or even if you have long hair like me and you put your hair in an updo, it's a really great way to showcase off huge earrings like this and add a little bit of drama. This one is really nice. It's a little chandelier shaped but with an extra tier. And I've also been wearing these, which kind of represents fall, don't you think? They're like silver leaves, or it could be something that goes on your Christmas tree, but I still like it a lot. And whenever I put my hair up in an updo and I wear these, I always get asked, where did you get them? They only cost me $5. You could get it at Forever 21. All these earrings are really, really cheap, and you could find them at a lot of different places that are really affordable too. Just have to look around for it. So ever since I saw the Dolce & Gabbana fashion show, I've been really into coin jewelry. I can't remember which fashion show it is, but I do think that it's Dolce & Gabbana, and they did like a whole collection that was based around coins. And so I've just been really into re-digging in my old jewelry stash and finding all my coin jewelry. And so I've been wearing this little charm bracelet that has these little coins on it, and it jingles, and it's just really nice. And additionally, the whole jingle kind of reminds me of Christmas and winter and fall and all the wonderful holidays that's coming up. It's a nice little friend to bring around with me. When it comes to shoes, I've been wearing a ton of boots, and the most worn boots of last month have definitely been these Chelsea boots. They're gray and suede and goes with pretty much everything. You could see the wear and that it's gone through because I've been wearing it a lot, and they're super comfortable to walk in, and so I could pretty much walk days with it and I will never feel any sort of discomfort. And Chelsea boots have just been huge this season. I think you could find it in a lot of different retailers. Mine was from Urban Outfitters and I love it. Super low heel, but still gives me that extra height. For all my readers out there, I haven't forgotten about you. I have a book rec and it's going to be The Fountainhead by Ayn Rand. And oh my God, I waited so long to read this book. I don't know why. It's iconic, and it's iconic for a reason now I know, because it's a story that just changes you. You know when you read a really good book and afterwards you feel really sad that it's over? That's exactly how I felt about this one. And Ayn Rand is not only an author, she's also an intellectual and a philosopher, because within her stories she has all these ideas that just make you think about society and life. And those are my favorite kind of books. So a little synopsis of the story. It's basically just takes off where a young architect named Howard is expelled from architecture school because his peers and also his superiors and teachers and the dean just feel like he's not taking architecture school seriously because his ideas are so outlandish and not in line with what everyone else is thinking. So already you get a sense of the idea of individualism versus collectivism, and it definitely explores that philosophy. The reason why I love this book so much is that the main character, Howard, is definitely my literary crush because he never compromises his artistic vision for the sake of money and what is popular. And I think that's such an admirable quality about any artist or any person. It's just to live your life really genuinely and just true to who you are. And actually, I did a little bit of background research, and Ayn Rand, the author, actually said that Howard was her idea of an ideal man. And after I read it, I was like, that makes a lot of sense because he is also my idea of an ideal man. Do not look the movie up because it's gonna mess up the characters that just you individually form in your own head. The actors that they chose for the movie just didn't fall in line with what I was thinking in my head. So don't do that, otherwise you're just going to see those characters. I'm going to end things with a music rec, and it is going to be David Bowie's Aladdin Sane album. The reason why is because last month I dressed up as David Bowie for Halloween, and so I thought it was only appropriate that I recommend some of his music. And I don't know what is a good starting point for all of his albums because he definitely is an artist that has explored many different genres. His music in the 80s is not going to be the same as it was in the 70s and even in the 60s. It's just, there's so many different elements to his music. This album is definitely piano heavy. You'll see a lot of piano riffs going on, and my favorite songs on this album would be Cracked Actor, Time, The Prettiest Star, and my favorite, which is Lady Grinning Soul. Oh, and a band I've been listening to a lot on Spotify has been Future Islands. Oh man, Sam Herring's voice, the lead singer, is just amazing. And it just brings out such feelings of like longing and sadness, but also really makes you feel free and liberated. And my favorite song off of his singles album, which came out this year, would probably be the first song, which is Seasons, and that's like their headlining song. And the last song of the album, which is called A Dream of You and Me. That last song I've probably listened to about 50 times in the last month, and it's just the perfect and ideal song for when you're on the road and driving at night or in the daytime. It makes you feel alive, and that's the only thing I could say about that. And it just gives me simultaneously makes me feel happy and sad, and I think those are the best types of songs. Okay, we're done with my October favorites. Thanks so much for sticking around, and I hope you guys enjoyed my selections. Anything that needs to be linked, I'm going to link in the description box, so just click that open and all the information should be there. And all I can say is that I have just been thinking about Thanksgiving, which is next week, and I'm so excited because I have just been dreaming about all the different foods I'm going to eat, especially with all the different Friendsgivings plus Thanksgiving with my family. I'm just going to be eating a lot of delicious stuff, and I'm super excited about that. So I hope you guys enjoy your holiday if I don't see you guys before then, and I will see you guys next time. Take care. Bye. And you can find so many cute knickknacks that